All right, today we will be covering doubles and how not to get burnt out during your double shift. So getting ready for the double starts the night before. I am about to go to a double. The night before, I went to sleep at around 2:30 a.m. and I had to be up at least 10 a.m. so I can get into work at 11. I like to give myself an hour to get ready. Okay. So yes, I felt the first part. I went to sleep at 2 a.m. But the reason I went to sleep at 2 a.m. was to edit content and post content for while I am at work, so I don't miss a day with you guys. Okay. So a little bit of sacrifice at the end of my night last night. I could have did better. I could have came straight in and finished that and then went to bed. But I did catch my family still up. So I did go in that bedroom and hang with them for a little bit. Selfishly, I try to do that. If I can catch them up, I'll hang out with them for a little bit. But I probably shouldn't do that anymore because it didn't help anybody out. I went to sleep at 2 a.m. because of it. And my girlfriend, she went to sleep a little late as well because of it. All right, back with y'all. This is gonna be day 4. Y'all are gonna go with me today. We are doing a double. It is Valentine's Day. So we're expecting to be busy all day. Today's topic is going to be how not to get burnt out doing a double serving shift. So thinking about getting burnt out, you're thinking about tiring. So when you're a server, you're doing a lot of steps, and it's a lot of mental exhaustion. So there's 2 ways to get burnt out. You can get burnt out mentally, you can get burnt out physically. It's going to be a little bit easier to get burnt out mentally on a busy day rather than it is getting burnt out physically. You are constantly moving, but it's never super, super hard labor. And pretty much if you're a server, you should be able to do a double. A lot of servers here do back-to-back doubles. The many servers, like the big workers, we've done 3-4 doubles in a row before, and that third or that fourth double can be really, really, really physically exhausting. But I do find it's easier to get mentally exhausted first. Okay, so with getting mentally exhausted and physically exhausted, they both have their own ways that you can save yourself a burnout. The physical way is clearly the easier way. You can just grab some coffee. Like I said, it begins the night before going to sleep. Last night, I went to sleep around 2:30 a.m. and I had to be up. I went to sleep at 2:30 a.m. and I had to be up at 10. So that wasn't a good thing. I was up last night editing videos. And I scheduled my third video to be posted sometime today while I'm at work. So I will have day 3 up already before you see this one. Yeah. So last night I was up doing the videos and I went to sleep at 2:30 a.m. I woke up today at 10 a.m. so I could go in at 11 a.m. So how my section is today, I am served 5 in the morning and then I'm served 9 at night. Served 5 in the morning, meaning out of 7 servers, 7 is going to go first, 6 is going to go second, and then third to be cut is going to be section 5. Depending on how busy we are, will depend on how I get cut. If we're very busy, I probably won't be getting cut, maybe until 3 or 2:33, something like that. But if we're slow, I'll be getting cut within this first hour and a half. Okay? If we are slow, I will be getting cut sooner. For tonight, I'm in serve 9. There's like 12 servers, so same thing. Like the 4th cut, 12, 11, 10, and then 9. So I will be the 4th cut. Yeah. So as far as getting burnt out, I don't think I'll get burnt out today because I'm a earlier cut tonight. So honestly, it'll probably be 11 a.m. to around 9 or maybe 10 p.m. So I'll probably end up pulling like a 10, maybe 11-hour shift today. Yeah, maybe an 11-hour shift today, but that's not bad. Like, yesterday I made $55, so I'm looking forward to making up that money today. And we got a good crew today. I already know Frankie and Carter, they both work doubles. Shelby's going to be, I think, the mid, or she works a double. So already right there, we got a good manager who's going to keep her hands in the window, who's going to stay on the floor. We have a team that's going to, run each other's food, get eyes, restock when we need. So already right there is starting off as a good day. Yeah. And so that also helps with the mental exhaustion. If you got teammates that are willing to share the extra work, then, you have a little bit less exhaustion for you to do anything. And as far as the physical exhaustion, just try to get some sleep at night. If you have to take coffee in the morning, do that. I'm about to go get some coffee. I work right across the street from this Dailies, so I'm about to go grab some coffee. As soon as I get off the phone with you, yeah, I'll probably end this in about 5 minutes at 54, just so I can go over there and get some coffee and then go ahead and get set up for the day. I like to get my posse stocked. I like to get everything in the bag stocked up before I can go. Actually, I don't have to be any 2 minutes early. We open up at 11, and that's when my shift starts, is at 11. Also, there's 3 other servers who are going to be getting in here at 11. So it's not like it's going to be, busy at all. Actually, there shouldn't be anything going on. Yeah. So, yeah. To not be mentally exhausted during a double, first off, you're going to separate both of the exhaustions into 2 categories, physical and mental. Try not to get mentally exhausted. Try not to take things too serious. Try not to rush. Try to take your time and remember everything. If you have 3 tables, make sure if you're getting things for table A, make sure you go by table B and table C, just to make sure they may need anything. One of them may need a ketchup. One of them may need a cup of ice. If you're going back to get a lemonade for table A, there's no reason why you can't get that cup of ice and that ketchup for those other 2 tables. Now, when you're coming back, you're dropping that lemonade, ketchup, and ice off. No, nobody needs anything. So now you're free to go help your team, go help, you know what I mean? And having that feeling of, okay, I'm cool right now. Okay, I'm free. That's what's going to save you from mental exhaustion. Because if you're constantly like, okay, I think I'm forgetting something. I know I'm forgetting something. Okay, what did I need for that table? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? Once you get behind, you stay behind. So get ahead of it. And once you're ahead of it, do things that are going to keep you ahead of it. Treat all your tables like one big party. Make sure when you're talking to this table, after you talk to this table, you talk to this table. After you talk to that table, you talk to that table. You might have already just talked to that table last time. You don't even have to talk to them. Just go to their table, stand by their table, within the vicinity of their table. If they need something, they'll let you know. Look at the table. Check all of their eyeballs. That's what I do. When I go past my table, or even if I'm nowhere near my table, I'll check their eyeballs. I'll do a scan at every single person at my table, and I'll check their eyeballs. If their eyes match mine, most likely they want something. If they don't want something, they'll just smile and nod. And I'll be like, y'all good? And they'll be like, yeah, we're great. Even if they don't need anything, that little check, like, you know what I mean? A lot of people, when they go get served, they feel like they're bothering their server. I don't understand where that comes from. Because if you come and sit in my section, how are you bothering me from asking me for something? You can run me all day. Honestly, I'm a server. I'm not gonna like it if you tell me you need to catch up, and then I come back and then you be like, oh, well, can I have a honey mustard too? Then I come back, oh, well, can I have ice too? And I come back, and oh, well, can I have a small Coke for him? Then it's like, okay, Do y'all need anything else? Boom. You good? You good? You good? You good? You good on Sprite over there? You need another ice for that lemonade? Yep, you do? Okay, bet. All right, just trying to make sure everybody's good. Then you go get it all at once. I can see being mad for the first part of it. Like, dang, you could have told me everything at once. But to be honest, like, like, you know, as long as your other tables are good, your team is good, what's the big deal? You're going to have to do something anyways. You're going to have to walk around anyways. That's all the service job is, to constantly walk around. It just happens when I walk this way, they might need something. So when I come around, I'm going to grab it and walk around again. You know? Yeah, mindset. Mindset is going to save you mental exhaustion. And then, you know, staying ahead of it is going to save you physical exhaustion as well. Getting some good sleep the night before, not going to sleep at 2:30 a.m. like I did, having to get up at 10. It's 10:55, so I obviously got here on time. And then another thing for physical exhaustion is that when you do have downtime, use that downtime to get stocked up, because there's nothing like running around when you're in the prime of your rush, then having to go grab ice. Like, you know what I mean? That can make me tired. You know, stay ahead of your side work. You know, once you're done with all your tables, your side work should be getting closer and closer to being done. You should be done with at least one part of your side work before you're cut. You know, staying ahead of it. So when you are cut, you can get out of there within 30 to 45 minutes. Yesterday, I made $55. It was very slow. I was done with my side work probably 45 minutes before they cut me. When they cut me, I was just waiting on my table to leave. Once my table left, I left. I swept my section and I left. That's it. So, yeah. All right. Yep, those are the 2 tips I would say for not getting burnt out. You know, stay ahead of it to save yourself the physical and the mental exhaustion. All right, I'm about to go over here, get my coffee and get started on this shift. I will be seeing y'all either in the middle of my shift if I get a break, or I will see y'all at the end of my shift when I break down how much I made, and I'll probably give y'all my best tipping customer of the day and my worst tipping customer of the day. Then I'm gonna give y'all a little Valentine's Day recap on the best couple I saw, maybe the best outfit I saw, or something that the store did for us that made me happy. Don't know how I'm gonna do it, but the day will tell me how I'm gonna do it. And I will see y'all later on. 85 reservations for today. 2 tops. It's going down. I swear to God, they better not give me no 9 or no 6 top. They better not ask me about no parties. All right, I did end up getting a break in the middle of my 2 shifts. The first shift is done. I walked in at 11 o'clock. I just walked out. It's 3 o'clock now. So we'll just say 4 hours. I made so far $83. And I had about 5 tables. It's a pretty smooth day. A lot of 2 tops are coming in. We have 85 reservations of just 2 tops. 85 reservations of simply 2 tops. What makes it even crazier is we have 85 reservations of 2 tops, but we closed our reservations down. So we weren't even supposed to be taking reservations. They found a loophole and they were able to do it online. So 85 people found a loophole online for them to do a reservation, and 85 of them did it. So just goes to show you, we probably are going to have more than 85 2 tops. That's a lot. We got about 13 servers tonight. That's a lot. That's a lot of servers for the job that I work at. We don't even have 13 sections in the dining area. Really it's 15 because we're gonna have 2 in cocktail, 13 servers on the floor. We're gonna have to make something up. A lot of servers are gonna have 4 table sections today, but we're gonna keep turning and burning. Everybody's drinking so far. Everybody's getting appetizers, getting the steaks. You know, no price, no budget. You know what I mean? Everybody just getting what they want. This is Valentine's Day. Nobody's gonna try to be cheap today. Everybody looks nice. Everybody smells good. It's a good vibe. Our managers are cooking for us right now. They just made some chicken. I didn't grab any because I already had pancakes this morning from one of my coworkers. One of my coworkers brought in donuts for everybody. Another one of my coworkers brought in a big box of chips. They got Gatorade, Capri Suns, cupcakes, cookies, a whole bunch of Twinkie snacks, a whole bunch of stuff, candy, Reese cups, all type of stuff. So yeah, I was gonna sit in the car, probably smoke a little bit. I only have an hour. A lot of it's probably about 2 tops coming in at 3:45, so I'm gonna try to make it back by 3:45. It's very bad in traffic out here. It's very bad. I should have been home already. This is bad for me. Yeah, because I gotta go home. I had to make it home. So I just wanted to keep y'all updated. Probably not gonna have to do a long talk right here in the middle. I'm probably just gonna leave it at that. So far, I made $83 in 4 hours. So I made $120 in 4 hours. That's what, $30 an hour. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool little morning shift. The 85 reservations, none of them were for the morning shift. None of them for the morning. So I made $80 already on the shift. That's not the busy shift. The busy shift is about to come up. Okay, so I'll give y'all another update afterwards. I do have a picture of those 85 reservations. I'm gonna add that in the video. It'll probably be right after this. All right. Just got done with the shift. You ever had those days at work where you don't know if you want to come back into work the next day? I'm having one of those nights right now. I promised y'all to give y'all the update after the day, and I'm gonna do that. We're gonna start off with a breakdown on how much money I made today. Overall, I'm not gonna do what shift I made, whatever. Overall, I made $248 in tips today. I worked from 11 to 11:30. I had an hour off in the middle. I worked for 11 and a half hours. I worked there 11 and a half hours today. Let's just call it 12 hours. I worked 12 hours today. I made $248, and I made around $360 today, which is not bad. $360 for 12 hours is $30 an hour, and $360 is with the wage plus my $248. Wage being $10 an hour at 12 hours, I made $120 in wage. I made $240 in tips. Boom, put it together, that's $360. It's really $368. Now I'm about to do a decimal. I can do the decimal. I made 30.66666, whatever the fuck, okay? Excuse my language. One of those days. I also told y'all I was going to give y'all a couple other topics. I was gonna go over my best tippers of the night, my worst tippers of the night. So I'm gonna do that. My best tippers of the night. I had a 2-top. It was 2 ladies. 2 very nice ladies. They got a couple drinks apiece, and they got an appetizer to share, and then they got 2 entrees. Our ticket times were extremely bad today. The table that they were sitting at, the couple before them, they went out with their daughter. So it was a man, a woman, and then the baby girl was probably like 4 or 5 years old. Their food took 1 hour and 5 minutes to come. get it out so we can finish this video. The two best tippers was two ladies. The food was taking all day. Food was taking over an hour. They were very patient with me. Once they sat down, I told them, like, hey, food's taking a long time. They said, hey, we understand it's Valentine's Day. Why are you surprised? And I said, you know what? You right. And so we laughed about it. They got some drinks. Their drinks took about 20 minutes. They were okay with it. They said, hey, since these drinks took 20 minutes, just might as well get us another round started. Genius move. Those drinks took about 20 minutes, but by the time they came, they were just now finishing their first drinks.